This Chinese gang was jailed for operating a £55 million money laundering ring. The 7 people have been jailed for operating an undercover £55 million money laundering ring aimed at international university students seeking to bypass limits on the amount of cash that can be taken out of China. Chinese citizens cannot transfer more than $50,000 or £38,000 when exchanged for personal purposes out of the country a year. To regulate this, citizens are required to process all transactions through a foreign exchange account opened with a Chinese bank account. Some people circumvent the limit by using underground banking. Officers in Stoke Newington, North London, found that £55 million had been laundered among the group via Chinese underground banking between February 2020 and June 2023. In December 2022, officers conducted 2 simultaneous warrants. While searching the first address, in London's Canary Wharf, belonging to Xiaoyu Shu and Yinying Wang, they found more than £104,000 in a carrier bag hidden in a wardrobe. The second warrant took place at the address of Yunchen Huang, where multiple cash counting machines and money bags were discovered. Officers seized a total of almost £500,000 in assets from the group. Specialist officers discovered Shu and Huang were using a Chinese messaging app to sell British pounds to university students to bypass the foreign exchange limit. They also identified that Shu and Huang were working for a person who arranged for the pair to collect large amounts of cash, sometimes as large as £250,000 at a time. The pair were not told the identities of those they collected cash from and were instructed to take a photo of a £5 banknote, including the unique serial number. This was then passed on to the courier, allowing the interaction to take place without either party knowing the identity of the other, in order to prevent those in the chain giving information to police if they were arrested. Officers also identified that Peng Lu and Ang Li, also of Canary Wharf, were assisting the group by operating an unregistered money business. Officers were then able to identify that Qiji Wang, who was based in Manchester, was the head of the group. When searching his address, they discovered numerous mobile phones, computers, bank cards in others' names, and a cash counting machine. Ruolan Chen, also based in Manchester, was also found to have assisted the group by operating an unregistered money service business. Qiji Wang, the ringleader, was sentenced to 12 years in jail. Xiaoyu Shu was sentenced to 3 years in prison. Yunchen Huang was also given 3 years in prison. Peng Liu and Ang Li were handed 18 months in jail, while Yinying Wang was sentenced to 11 months in jail, and Ruolan Chen was sentenced to 2 years in jail. Follow the page and leave a comment on any other criminal cases you'd like to see on the channel.